So by the end of this video, you're going to say one of two things. First one is, that was the biggest waste of time. I know that. No shit. Okay, or you're going to go, yeah, that makes sense, and maybe you'll love the 4-4-2 a little bit more. So the issue we've had is in modern football is the 4-4-2 gets drawn up on a whiteboard, like we have the Reds here, 4-4-2. They play against a 4-3-3, 4-2-3-1, whatever you want to call it, and everyone goes. The problem is I have 2v3 in the midfield. 3 Blues against 2 Reds. Okay, and I feel like this is the general consensus why it's been tossed to the side. Okay, and people don't seem to think how versatile it is. For me, all formations are nearly the same. Okay, and they're all derivatives of 4-4-2. Okay, because basically you move him up, you 4-2-4, these two drop back. It depends on the rotations in the game. So there's not that much variation, you know. The right back pushes up, you know, and we're now left with a back three. But I digress. So like I said, everyone's scared of the midfield problem. 3 Blues against 2 Reds. Okay, simplest way to solve it is players move in a game. Okay, so I don't want you to have fear of it. As the ball goes to the left back, okay, the right midfielder steps up. We have our basic shape here, okay, which is fine. We've got a +1 here, even if he goes high. Okay, more than safe. And look what happens. The 9 comes across. He comes across and screens the switches, so they basically try and prevent the switch of the ball, and we have the ability to go man on man in here. So again, whilst it looks like we have 2 in the middle, we've actually got 4. So there seems that fear that we're actually underloaded with 2 central midfielders. If these midfielders are moving, okay, we can essentially play man on man here. We have a spare here. If the 9 wants to come across and engage, we can basically trap him in here. So not something to fear, and I think this has been a big misconception. So what I do love about it is when you want to play a high pressing game, okay, we can go man on man with centre backs, which, to be honest, here in Australia, most centre backs, especially at a youth level and a senior level, to some extent, don't like playing against 2 strikers. They've always been taught, you know, just eliminate the 9, play in that shape. But when we go man on man here, even though the goalkeeper is technically a spare, teams start to, you know, themselves, for lack of a better word. So I like it because we can press high, we can press aggressively. Okay, as long as you have the midfield sliding, don't overcomplicate it. It is the ability to play man on man. There is no outnumber. The out ball from here, as the ball travels across, okay, is all the way over there. So they've got to either go all the way back to their goalkeeper, which allows us to reset our shape, okay, or they're going direct and they're playing high risk balls. So, like I said, you've watched this now, you're either going to go, Troy, that's the most obvious thing ever, okay, and I knew that, why am I watching this video, why have I wasted my time? Or you're going to go, hey, 4-4-2 kind of makes sense because it's organised, because it's compact, and I kind of get now that it's not a taboo sort of formation.